Shabbat Shalom, everyone. My name is Tiffany, and thank you for joining me for another prayer and release. Today's scripture is Acts 17:28. For in him we live and move and have our being, as also some of your own poets have said, for we are also his offspring. Today we are doing a seated stretch session. I have had so many good responses and feedback on what we've been presenting so far, so I pray this session is also a barakah to you. So we are going to start seated, nice and tall on the edge of our seats. Feet are hip to shoulder width apart, feet flat on the floor. Inhaling up and exhale. And again, inhaling, exhaling. And one more time for the Ruach HaKodesh. Coming forward. Touching the toes. Nice deep breath in and out. And slowly walk up. And we're going to do that a couple of times. Thinking about what it is to live and move in him. The fact that we are capable to move is a barakah. There are a lot of people that cannot move their bodies. We just think it, decide it, and do it, right? Reaching up, dropping one arm and leaning. Natural breaths as you alternate sides. Rotating, opening up the spine. Again, natural breaths. And I think about as we are having our being within him, he's also the breath that we breathe. Rotating the head into the elbow and away. And also doing that on the opposite side. Wonderful job. Inhaling up. We're going to flex the palms toward each other, interlock the fingertips, and press up toward the sky. Try to keep those arms by the ears. Inhale, press. Exhale, coming forward. Arms extended right in front of the chest. Opening up the back. Swing those arms behind you as you inhale. We're going to grab the back of the seat, scoot forward, opening up the chest. This is a great chest opening movement. A little side view here. Nice and tall once again, reaching up. Same as before, interlock those fingertips and press. And as you can see, my upper arms are back by the ears. And then we inhale, exhale, coming forward, extending the arms in front of the chest, opening up the back. All those muscles in between the shoulder blades. Swing those arms behind you as you inhale, scoot forward, opening up the chest. You can also grab the back of your seat. It depends on what kind of chair you have. Inhaling up and exhale. Upper body. Give yourself a pat on the back. Press the elbow back with the opposite arm for triceps. I'm just leaning a little bit to open up the side there. Enhances that stretch. Reach and swing that arm right across the chest. Bracing just above the elbow, giving that arm a hug. Rotating the wrist, thumb, and fingers. Switching sides here. Give yourself a pat on the back. Feel your body move through Yahuwah. He is in all things. Swinging that arm right across the chest, giving it a hug. Rotate wrist, thumb, and fingers. Here we go. Very good. Turn them right back to the front for you. Round 2. Triceps. I think about that scripture and how it talks about poets calling us Yahuwah's offspring. But honestly, Yahuwah's called us his offspring. Because that's exactly what we are. Right across the chest. Natural breathing this entire time. Wonderful job. And we're going to shift here. Lower body. Extend that leg forward. Flex the toes toward your face and then reach the pinky finger to the pinky toe. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Excellent. Switching sides here. Flex and reach. And this is great for not just stretching out the back of the legs, but opening up the back on the opposite side of the body. You can also see how the different aspects of our body, upper and lower, are connected. Isn't Yahuwah wonderful? He's amazing in my book. And one more time on that opposite side. Good. Moving right along. Taking that ankle over that knee. Nice and tall. Pressing that elbow down into the knee. Hinging forward. Opening up the hip. And as you can see, alignment is important. As I switch sides, I'm going to grab, brace that ankle, but then I'm going to straighten out the opposite leg, making sure that knee is directly over the heel. Hinging forward. The hips can be kind of tight, so go at your threshold of feeling. Shaking out those legs. Give them a little pat, why not? One more time each side. I too write poetry about Yahuwah and how much I love him. You know, it's a special privilege just to know who he is and to love him and to be inspired. As they say, Yahuwah is my muse. He is the one that inspires me. So we're going to rotate to the side, dropping that opposite knee down for a quadricep stretch. The quads are that leg, the muscle down the front of the leg. And then we're going to do some arm circles for some range of motion. 3 forward and 3 back. Good. Opposite side. You got to balance you out, right? Drop that knee down, stretching out the quads in the front of the thigh. Arm circles forward. 3 and 3. The shoulder's kind of tight. It didn't circle like I thought. But that's okay. Nice and tall once again. Rotating stretch. Stretching out the spine. You're just bracing the back of the seat and bracing Walking over to the opposite side, positioning that hand to pull yourself, kind of like you're wringing out the spine a bit. And once again, go to your comfort level. We're just alternating sides here. Nice natural breathing. Once more on the opposite side. You're doing great. Coming up. Last but not least, palms bracing the back of your chair, walking slowly, bringing your spine parallel to the floor, opening up the back, stretching out the back of the legs, walking forward yet again, and once more. Dropping that head down in between the shoulders. That should feel good. Excellent. Back to our seated position. Nice and tall once again. Good. Next stretch is here. You're going to reach over, grab by the ear, tilt your head, and extend that arm down. And then rotate the head down towards the same shoulder. Great job. Switching sides. Once again, palm to ear, tilt, extend, and rotate. And again, all of this should feel extremely good. Wonderful. One more time each side, everybody. Yes. And reach. And really make the most out of that stretch. If you want to go a little bit more in your rotation or really get your neck, if your neck's stiff, go for it. Last time on the opposite side. Extend. Wonderful job. Great job, everyone. I pray that you've enjoyed this session. I love you with the love of Yahuwah. Good. Reach up one more time. Good. And last time. But this time, arms are out to the side and bring them all the way across your body. Thank Yahuwah for this wonderful body. I'll see you next time. Shalom.